talk about a few practical things that we can do to walk in faith.
One of the things I've been trying to get across to you is that one of the signs or fingerprints of the devil is oxymorons. They remember what the Lord said? He said, "You call good evil and evil good." That's what they do. They contradict themselves. They'll say salvation is by grace and that not of yourselves, and then they'll tell you that it's hard work to be a Christian, right? And then he will tell you that you don't have to do anything. You just got to let God flow through you. But he starts the video off with, "Here's some practical things for you to do, so that faith can work through whatever." And just remember, our motto, you know, motto chapter is Isaiah 59. And our model verse for us that just kind of sets it right is Galatians 2:20. The whole idea that we are the body of Christ and we have the mind of Christ. And the habit of Eve is her habit is to bring the knowledge of good and evil to Adam, right? And now that the second Adam is on the earth, and that sin and the law was nailed to the cross with Christ 2,000 years ago, now Eve is all over the earth. Her children are all over the earth, and she brings the knowledge of good and evil to the second Adam to kill him as well. So this individual, he traded the natural function of the man who came from God, that's Christ, for the function of the one who came from the devil, for the devil sinned first. He doesn't believe that he doesn't reckon himself crucified with Christ. If he did, how can a crucified person do anything that's practical or not? He worships and serves himself, the God of his own understanding. And the proof of it is the oxymoron plus. If it's Christ, he's telling Christ, he's teaching Christ. He's bringing his fruit of his knowledge to Christ, thinking that Christ would not be able to make it were it not for him sharing his bit of bullshit for the day for us to help us grow in our faith, because God is not capable of doing it himself in us. He contradicts himself. He calls evil good and good evil, up, down, down, up. His down, up is down and down is up. His mouth has become the planet Uranus, and his face is full of shit. And he can't, when he goes to the mirror, he cannot see. He sees without seeing and he hears without hearing. He cannot see the shit all over his face. And now he comes on this platform to the entire world to tell them that they've got shit on their faces, how to get that shit off of their face, and he's got shit on his face while he does it. And he says, while he does it, he says that Jesus cleaned the shit off of his face, and that they too can have the shit cleaned off their face if they would just follow Jesus and give Jesus their life. The problem is, this man has not died. He can't make the great confession of Galatians 2:20, because here's some practical steps to help you grow in your faith, because God isn't powerful enough. And it's your faith. That's the problem. No man can see God and live. How can a dead man have faith? Right? It's no longer us who live, but Christ who lives in us. The penalty for sin is death, sir. If you love God and you love his law and you know the penalty for sin is death, how are you alive to give Christ tips on walking in his faith?